Hey y'all, real quick. I want to talk about manipulation and care. I want to talk about this because there are people who will fuck themselves out of position because they believe people who care are manipulators. Okay? Okay, so to those who haven't been cared for can see that as being one and the same, but it's totally fucking different, okay? Okay, for one, when someone actually cares for you, right? Like a lot of times you get in friendships, relationships, whatever, and people will encounter caregivers, right? People are very caring. So what does that mean? Okay, so when you encounter a caregiver is going to care, right? They're going to care about what's going on in your life. They're going to care about what's going on in your world, right? Okay, so by them caring, they're going to give. They're going to give on what they care, what they see that you need care on, okay? So this could be anything. This could be, they could care about your situation because you need some advice. They're going to give you some advice, okay? They could care about your financial situation. So, they got a little extra. They're going to give you some financial assistance, okay? They could care about your living situation. So they're going to give an incentive in order for your living situation to be more comfortable, right? You could have a transportation situation. They're going to care about that situation and give a sedative, some answers, something that's going to help you, assist you in your transportation issues, right? Because they are giving, they are caregivers, okay? So where people get this construed at, since people aren't used to care, okay, since they aren't used to being cared for in that particular manner, they believe the people that is giving are manipulators. And let me tell you what a manipulator does so you can see the difference, okay? So the thing that a manipulator does, which can be tricky to someone who isn't used to care, but they know about manipulation, right? What a manipulator does is they will give. You need something, okay, I got you. I got you. But at the end of them giving, at the end of the manipulator's giving, right? At every end, there is going to be something that you have to hand over, right? It has to be something that you hand over, right? It has to be transactional, right? It has to be something that they have to get more than what they offered because they're using what they're giving as a tool to get what they really want out of the situation, okay? Okay, so by them using what they give as a tool instead of just giving because they care, okay, they'll use this tool in situations where they need to get out of sticky shit, right? Okay, wait, hold on. So it can get tricky in that space. But understand, a caregiver gives because that's what the fuck they do. That's what the fuck they do. That is exactly what the fuck they do. They do not give because they want you to kiss their ass. Okay? They do not give because they want you to make them feel superior. Okay? They do not give because they want you to make them feel like they're the most important in the situation. The only thing a real caregiver wants or needs or don't even ask for majority of the time, just sporadically. That's how much caregivers get. Man, y'all don't look. Caregivers always get the short end of the stick because caregivers, since they first mode is caring, when it comes to a transactional situation, like, okay, you do this, I do that. You do this, I do that. A caregiver is not even in that mind frame. A caregiver isn't even in that mind structure. So a caregiver first innate thing is to give care. Okay? Now, sporadically, in between the times that the caregiver is giving care, okay, the caregiver is going to want some reciprocation. Because this caregiver is innately coming from a giving space. That is what's on autopilot. That is on what fucking cruise control. It is what the fuck it is, okay? So it becomes a problem for the caregiver when the caregiver sporadically, not every day, not every week, not every hell, sometimes not even fucking month, just sporadically, the caregiver asks for some reciprocation. The caregiver asks for a little bit of assistance. Now, the people that's getting care from the caregiver, and once the caregiver asks for this sporadic reciprocation, okay, and that reciprocation is not giving to the caregiver, okay, the people who are receiving the care from the caregiver now are assuming the caregivers are manipulators, because now all of a sudden, how dare you give me all this fucking care? How dare you give me all this fucking care? How dare you do all these things to me, and when I tell you no, then it's a problem? Yeah, because you're a manipulator. No, because manipulators wouldn't even let it go that motherfucking far. Manipulators have an agenda. They know what the fuck it is. If I give you this money because you're short, or whatever the case is, the next time I call, which is going to be soon, it's probably going to be the next fucking day. It's probably going to be the next fucking week. The next time I need something from you, I'm going to need that money back, and I'm going to need a little bit extra. That's what manipulators do. Manipulators will give you some shit. You in a relationship, a manipulator will give you some shit, be out there cheating on you, give you some shit, right? But then when you catch them cheating, well, I gave you this, why you tripping? Well, it ain't even like that, why you tripping? You know, I've been giving you. That is a manipulator, okay? Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop with the bullshit. Y'all need to stop with the facades. Y'all need to stop with this delusional shit that y'all be trying to put out there and try to put on people, because especially if you're not used to a motherfucker who cares for you, you don't need to be in a relationship with a giver. You really don't. You don't. Because you're going to fuck yourself up. You're going to fuck yourself up every fucking time. You're going to fuck yourself up. You do not need to be in a relationship with a giver, because you don't know the first instinct of a giver. Now, people who get in a relationship with givers, when two givers get into relationships together, oh, it just is what it is. Oh, we on autopilot. We doing this shit innately. We doing this shit automatically. I see you doing that, bam, I'm gonna do this. You got that, bam, I got this. Oh, you helped out over there, don't worry about it, I got your back over here. That's what givers do in a relationship, okay? So, when it comes to manipulators and caregivers and caring, is two totally different things. But if you're not used to being cared for, and you're more in tune with the manipulation side, no matter if someone is caring for you or not, you will always think it's manipulation. Okay? So, y'all have a good one.